Morning, glory and grace, America. It's Hugh Hewitt. Coming up next hour, Dr. Thomas P.M. Barnett joins me for the third of our conversations about his brand new book, Great Powers. Don't miss that. Bottom of the hour, I'm going to be joined by a real estate developer in Arizona. Is it really that bad out there? Not if you talk to the owner of LVRanchEstates.com. He's moving a lot of property, but commercial, well, we'll see. And however, we begin this half hour with an old friend, Senator. 34 minutes after the hour, America. It's Hugh Hewitt. Thank you for joining me. Coming up next hour, Thomas P.M. Barnett, author of Great Powers, as we continue our weeks-long conversations about the state of the world that we have. I have also been spending a lot of time this week on real estate. I've been doing that because it's the next part of the package that President Obama has promised to us. He has said he's going to fix real estate next. And I want to talk to pros about this. Now, I know California real estate pretty well. I've represented some of the largest builders, owners in California for 20 years, also in some of the other western states. So I wanted to get out of California, which is a uniquely broken state, to find out how the real estate market is doing elsewhere. And to join me in doing that is Peter Gooding. He's joining me from Phoenix tonight. Peter is a longtime real estate professional. Right now, he's the president of Pilot Asset Management, which helps all sorts of builders make their upside-down projects get right. He's also the developer of Las Vegas Ranch Estates in Prescott, Arizona. Beautiful development there, LVRanchEstates.com. Peter, welcome to the Hugh Hewitt Show. It's great to have you.
Hello, Hugh. Good to talk to you.
Now, let's give a little bit of background. How long have you been in real estate?
Oh, gosh, about 25 years.
All right. And now I mentioned your two businesses. I know there are others, but Pilot Asset Management takes you into the world of troubled assets being run by other companies you're trying to help them out of, right?
Yes, primarily commercial lenders who are either considering foreclosing or have foreclosed on real estate projects. And
so what do they look for you to give guidance on?
Well, to figure out what they have. They're great making loans, but they're not necessarily great operating development projects once they've taken them back. We sort out what the facts are and give them options on how to maximize the value of the asset, which is always the goal, which is to dispose of it, sell it.
And so you've seen a lot of troubled assets that are washed up on the shores of this recession, correct?
All over the country. We work primarily in the Southwest, but we've been over to Florida and Carolinas, and yes, there's broken projects everywhere.
And not just, though, I want to talk to people, make sure they understand, you're not just an asset manager, you are a developer. Las Vegas Ranch Estates in Prescott, LVRanchEstates.com. Tell people about that.
That's about a 5,000-acre project, and it's a different kind of project, Hugh. The parcels range from 36 to 50 acres, and we've done a high-end development with a product that's typically not done high-end. We've got paved roads, underground electric, high-speed internet, telephone. We drill a well on every lot, gated. We're next to the National Forest, and it's a product that seems to be defying the current real estate market because we're enjoying robust sales.
And that's why I wanted Peter to come on, because he has a project that is prospering, LV Ranch Estates, and he's also managing all these distressed assets. So it's not an unbalanced view. Having said all that, that's a long setup, Peter. Now we can get to the business at hand. What's going on in the real estate world, and what should the government do about it?
Oh, gosh. Well, I can tell you what's going on in the real estate world, which is there's no new development, particularly on the land side of things. There's not going to be for the foreseeable future. The challenge in this market, particularly buying assets, is that it's all of the conventional metrics to assess value are they're not working. Values are dropping, and there's great anxiety about how much further they're going to drop. What has to happen is markets have to clear, and it's going to be a function of lowering prices. And just if I can refer to Las Vegas, that's why we're selling, because I've aggressively cut prices. And I don't think all of the banks have quite recognized that that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to take losses for things start to clear and building to take place again.
Now, in terms of making dramatic cuts, give us some sense over at LV Ranch Estates, what kind of cuts you made?
Okay, well, stuff that was selling for $800,000 2 years ago, we're now offering for sale in the high threes.
Wow, so a 50% chop.
Pretty much across the board, we've cut prices 50%, and that's why we're selling, because the value proposition is now self-evident, and what has to happen is people have to think that it won't get lower tomorrow. And that's, I think, what ails most of the real estate market today, is that people are concerned that if I buy today, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and it could be cheaper.
But you are selling. I mean, these big estates, these 36 to 50 acre estates, they are selling out at Las Vegas Ranch.
We sold 2 last week.
And so who's got money? Who's doing that? That's very encouraging that that's happening.
Well, it is encouraging, and what's most encouraging is that notwithstanding all the bad news, Hugh, there are people out there that are still prosperous, that are making money, didn't overinvest, didn't make foolish acquisitions, and they're smart enough to recognize that there's buying opportunities now that haven't occurred in the last 25 years.
And when we come back from break, that's what I want to talk about, is how quickly can a real estate market rebound? Peter and I have both been through real estate recessions before, 89, 90, 91, and they have an end. And I think we're at it, but I'll ask him. Peter Gooding is my guest. If you want to look at it during the break, it's lvranchestates.com. I'll be right back. It's the Hugh Hewitt Show.
The Hugh Hewitt Hotline is sponsored by the franchisees of Mathnasium.